JTS Cutting Studios, Hackney, E8. I come here to cut about 15 dubs. We'll lead you through, yeah? This way. Yeah, this is JTS Studios. This is the waiting arena for people cutting their dubs. Have to wait in here. We're going to take you to the main arena now. That's Freddie, JTS, that's the video that runs it. I come here to cut dub plates on that machine over there. There needs to be more DJs out there. There's not enough DJs. There's too much MCs. We need some more DJs. Here's the place on here. You can see it? Do you know what that's called? Fred, what's this called, mate?
That's a lathe on the machine.
It's a lathe.
That's the lathe. That's the cutting head. Which will cut your dub for you. It's actually a lacquer master, so that would probably be similar to that, but a 10-inch. That's blank before it's actually been cut. We'll place one of those on here. Come over to the console, put your tune in, give it a little mix, put our own recipe on it. That's a secret, no one has to know why we're doing that. Get good levels on it. Goes through our computer, through the rack, which converts the signal from what you hear into a vibration. And the vibration is what actually cuts onto the lacquer or the dub. And hopefully everyone will away with a nice fat dub.
We come on from a tall block down Roman Road called Ingram House on the 18th floor. We just done it bareback. It wasn't all that, it was just decks, the transmitter was in the studio. It was all together. We were just doing it. We was only young, we didn't know what we was doing. We was only 16, 17. We had about 25 members. Fury, Jemmy, Nitrate, Diamond. A few other people as well. It's moved enough forward now. Music's changed everything. We used to play drum and bass back then. But now like we're playing garage, early garage, like whatever it's called. But now it's all changed. It's all gone all fast. The tempo's going up each and every year. It's going up a bar. I'm not allowed to go over anywhere over 10 stories of any tall block anymore. They reckon they caught me doing something, so I went to court, went done that. And just done that and then got a little fine. And now I'm not allowed to do nothing. I'm still a DJ. We've got God's Gift and Rico on the tape pack with me, CD pack. Grown up with them, sort of like from when we was little, and they're just the best to work with, to tell the truth. They brought underground vibe to my CD.
This is Rinsessions CD pack DVD.
Yeah, this is Rinsessions, yeah.
This is DJ Scholar, Rough Squad, yeah. We're on Sundays 11 to 1, so make sure you lock into us, yeah? This is Rinsessions CD Pack Volume 1. Just trying to get established now, innit? Just working hard as we can. When we used to be on other stations, we used to be on a joke thing. We used to just, like, we used to go on for a week and then the next week it's not on and then the week after it's not on and then, but Rinse is just on all the time and it's got nice equipment and everything. It's nice with it, innit? Me, Scorcher Slicks, Rapid, Tinchy, Dirty, Shifty, Fudder. We went to the studio, done a quick mix CD for them, done like a 90-minute set. There's not really very big DJs anymore. There used to be big DJs all the time. EZ. You know what it is? DJs ain't really doing much. They're just doing the same thing, and that's the truth. From me coming from a DJ, everyone's doing the same thing now, innit? EZ used to do bare madness, you get yourself heard, like far. Like when I was on another station, like you didn't really get to get heard far. And also the internet thing, that helps you a lot. Because you get heard places that people never think, like you never think people will hear you, but you get heard like a lot of places. When someone found me from America, I was shocked. Like I'm linked with some person from America. Big up DJ Megatron, he's big still. CDs do help, but it's harder to mix on CDs, and I prefer dubs. But they do wear down. CDs have got a lot of like, they do help you sometimes, but dubs are better to mix. Bless.
Rinse 1003, you see that station? That station is the best station, yeah. Cause it makes you mash up the place. You get me? Rinsessions.
This is Plastic Man, live in Thornton Heath. And this is the Rinsessions CD DVD pack, Volume 1. Basically, it's across 4 decks. I had to mix it at my mate's house especially. Took me about God knows how long to get the mix down. Took me so long, right? I must have tried it about 4 or 5 times, just getting halfway and then just flopping. So it just was practice for ages, getting the pitches, making note of all the pitches, making sure that I had all the tracks down. So yeah, it's like 2 CD decks, 2 Technics decks, and a Numark EM460, which has got a Chaos pad built into it. Add effects, and then after that I added any extra effects in Cool Edit. Yeah, pretty much it. Just polishing it up, adding a few samples and that in there. It's just to give it a bit of spice, like the vinegar on the chips. Yeah, I thought if it's going on a CD and people are going to actually pay for it, I don't want it to just sound like the regular radio show. I thought I'd stick some samples and all sorts onto it, just to try and make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, I just thought I'd make it interesting. It's not got MCs on it, and there's other sets on the pack that might have MCs on it. Like that always gives a set a little bit of something extra. So I thought, well, seeing as I ain't got MCs on it, I'll put some effects and just try and make it more interesting than a straightforward 2-deck mix. The first mix was particularly difficult. That was the only time actually in the whole mix that 4 decks are all together going at once, like at the same time at one point. And that took a long time to get down, that one with the B Live a cappella. There's another bit like about halfway through it where I just stopped it and then started again, sort of tried to build the pace up again, and I put an a cappella in, and I dropped like a Mariah Carey beat underneath Crazy Titch a cappella. That took a little while to work out because quite difficult to drop them in without a beat, and dropping the a cappella in on time was difficult too. But yeah, just listen to it, and I suppose there's some other bits on there that people might like. So the style of music on the disc is mainly just dark instrumental grime, some bit more dubby stuff, a couple of vocal tracks, just across the board grime really, like mainly instrumental though. Like that Mariah Carey thing was just put in for a laugh, just something to sort of stick in people's memories. Like when people hear that, they might just laugh, but that's just me. I suppose I just wanted to stick a bit of humour on the CD. I just thought it was funny at the time. To be honest with you, I prefer dubs, but they're just so expensive, and as things are at the moment, as far as bookings are concerned, it's going to be a little while yet before it makes sense to cut dubs. As many CDs as I'll play, yeah? It's just so many CDs that I play that it would cost so much money to cut every tune onto a dub. So, I don't know, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I do prefer dubs, but it's just getting around to cutting them, and it's quite a trek for me just to go to a cutting house as well. Like, then there ain't that many too close to me around here. Just make your sets interesting, like that's what I had to try and do. I've never really been on radio with a big crew or like a million MCs. I've never been involved with that many big crews or MCs, and if like you're just trying to get yourself out as a DJ, just make sure that your mixing's tight and you're up to date with tunes. Like, don't start cutting random shit tunes just for the sake of having a few dubs in your bag. Like, if you want dubs in your bag, like that's pretty much what I did. Just started producing, start making your own beats until you get them up to scratch, and then go from there. Just keep practicing, I suppose. I know it's the same as everyone else says, but that's the way to do it, I suppose. There's no other way about it. Obviously, if you want to be a celebrity, then start spitting, but if you're just actually into the music, there's nothing wrong with just getting a few records, getting some decks. It don't cost you that much. It is an interesting thing to do, and it's quite like, it's a good skill to have as well, I think. You can't like spit lyrics, or if you don't want to be on telly or anything like that, then be a DJ, but it's a good laugh, and there's money to be made if you get good enough at it. I'm just into the music, like, just always have been really, just trying to push boundaries and like make some interesting stuff really. That's what it all boils down to, playing music that I really like and enjoy. I was DJing long before I started getting paid for it, and it's not like I'm getting paid millions for it now. So I'm still here just enjoying playing music really, and like that's another good thing about it, just the fact that more people are getting into it from other genres and other parts of the world, just purely because they might have heard Rinse on the internet, or they might have heard a mix that they downloaded off the internet. It's good that it's starting to spread now. I'm just enjoying playing the music. That's what it all boils down to. I've been on there for about, it must be getting on for just over 2 years now, something, or yeah, getting towards 3 years maybe. I don't think I'd be getting bookings if it weren't for playing on Rinse really. I mean, The only bookings I probably got off the back of people just, like, it all started like when I started playing at Forward, like Neil and Sarah just asked me because I had a couple of tunes out on their label at the time, and actually the time that they booked me for Forward, they heard me and Mark 1 on Rinse, and they booked us purely because like they heard our show on Rinse and they didn't realise that we played like music together, and they just thought it'd be an interesting twist like for Forward, because at the time it was like ultimately dubstep, nothing else really. So Rinse definitely helped, like got me like the initial bookings at Forward, which have moved on to getting other bookings in the London area, and then it's just helped me to get my music out there, and I think like people hearing my music is a big important part of it as well. If it weren't for Rinse, I'd probably still just be making tunes. I don't think I'd be getting the bookings that I'm getting. I definitely wouldn't be playing abroad and shit, because I think like firstly I'm a DJ and secondly a producer. Like, I only started making beats to get further in my DJing, and if it weren't for playing on Rinse, I'd probably still be playing on some shitty pirate in someone's kitchen or something. Like that's like how a lot of people have to start out. Now I'm not going to knock that. Rinse was the first station that I was really happy to be on, and just like didn't mind paying the subs and stuff like that. Sometimes I'd like think, is it worth going radio this week? Like, is anyone actually listening and that? But I don't have that. With Rinse, it's just, you know, people are listening. Even if the phone line ain't going, you go home, there'll be some little topic on the internet about it, or you know people are listening. There's always that's what makes Rinse that much better than the rest of them, really. I'm on Rinse Fridays 9 till 11 after Mac 10, so make sure you lock in 100.3. As you know, I haven't really been on many of the stations in East London. From my background on pirate radio, Rinse is definitely that much better. It's so much better than a lot, and I think a lot of other stations out there could take like a few lessons just if they knew. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's pretty much an underground and background thing, but if they could find out the sort of system that Rinse are running, just like their equipment and the sorts of like locations and that the studios are at, they're always proper, and that just makes you want to actually turn up for radio week in, week out, and pay your subs and just get on with your music.
I'm DJ Jiggy B from Rinse FM 100.3. I'm now doing a brand new show Wednesdays 9 till 1 in the afternoon, Thursdays 11 till 3 in the afternoon. I play a bit of everything really. I play old school garage, funky house, vocal garage, little bit of R&B every now and again. That's about it. I played a lot of like old classic garage, My Desire, Love Bug, Destiny. Though there was quite a lot of big ones on there. The latest vocal one on there was one called Magic. It's quite a big tune in the club scene and on radio. So I played mainly, as you know, like mainly vocal stuff and that. So I don't know, just a nice vocal vibe really. Yeah, I play a lot of tunes for the ladies and that. You know, the guys like it. A lot of girls there. A lot of people that I speak to always asking me for CDs and stuff. For like, well, there's no MCs or nothing on it. It's just a plain CD, just all mainly vocal stuff. So people can drive around in their cars or whatever, listen to it, do whatever they like. Really, you know what I mean? I was meant to be going out to COS this year, but I didn't go. I've just been concentrating. Obviously on my bookings and stuff. I'm now running my own promotion nights as well, so Moist Nights it's called, mainly at the Copyright nightclub once a month, so just been concentrating on that as well as my DJing, my radio shows, just trying to boost it up in the music scene. Definitely want to start getting into producing and stuff as well. Hopefully, a couple of years time I want to see myself as one of the biggest garage, old school, funky house DJs in England. I want to progress not just in London, but Manchester, wherever else, Liverpool, all over the country, all over Britain really. Get myself out to COS maybe next year. Obviously with my promotion side of things, I want my nights to start getting a lot bigger and stuff as well. And with the scene, I'd like to see a lot more people start helping and stuff, like showing more support. I mean, Rinse has got me where I am today. So what I am doing now, Rinse has helped me a lot through the years and stuff. And with like the publicity and stuff with people as well, like the Rinse management, like the family on Rinse and everything, they have got me where I am today. So I definitely, if we'll work together and stick together as we have been, should be able to go a lot further. There's a lot of DJs and MCs out there, there's loads, and sometimes it's like a dog-eat-dog world out there, you know what I mean? People are always against each other, but you just got to stick at it and just try and go in the right footsteps, really, go in the right direction. But just the main thing, yeah, just stick at it, just keep going. I host my show as well. I do like my own hosting and stuff. I don't know, as you know, I don't have no MCs on my show. I'm not too sure, really. I play a lot of music that the people like to hear during the daytime. I do quite a lively show. I host it quite well. The phone's always going mad and stuff. But I don't know why my show is the show that everyone wants to listen to. I can't say why. I'm more of a vinyl DJ. I got a lot of tracks and stuff on CD, but I don't do a lot of mixing on CD. It's mainly all vinyl stuff, original. I'm DJ Jiggy B. This is the Rinse FM CD Pack Volume 1.
This is Rinsessions CD Pack, and I'm not scratchy, but you might think I look like him anyways. Still.
DJ Begg and Rough Squad on Rinse FM Sundays 11 till 1. Rinse FM Mix CD. We've been Rough Squad, yeah, me, Scholar, I think everyone's there. Yeah, everyone is there. It's mainly like Rough Squad Productions really, a bit of Wiley, a bit of other people, but mainly Rough Squad Productions. A couple of things are going to be coming out on the album end of the year. We've been on Rinse for about a good few months now. I've been trying to get on there for ages. Ages. It's a station to be on, everyone knows that obviously. We're finally on there now. A lot of things have been coming from that, like raves and that. Definitely helped us enough, definitely. I think if we were still on the station we was on, I don't think we'll be where we are, like moving on where we are now. Everyone knows Rinse FM, everyone on there. It's a station to be on. Everyone wants to get on there, everyone. All the hypes over MCs, I think there needs to be more things for DJs, if you know what I mean, because they're overlooked, if you know what I mean. Without them, certain things wouldn't happen. If you're a DJ, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I like mixing on decks. CDs are, but they're like, it's more CDs these days, isn't it? Really. Dub plates are kind of going out, but dub plates are better, I reckon. People that make the tunes ain't giving it, they're just giving it to certain people and it's not getting played enough, if you know what I mean. Like, they give it to certain people and it's getting played in the same places. They need to give it, like, a bit more, I think. Tinty's Traders album coming out next couple of months, should be out. The Rough Squad album's coming out end of the year. So just look out for them and buy them. Guns N' Roses, Volume 2 as well, coming out soon, buy that as well. Yeah, without radio, I don't think people would hear your stuff here. So therefore, like, we won't be where we are, if you know what I mean. Raves help as well, but they don't come up very often. MCs is one thing, but hearing tunes and playing tunes, you need someone to do that, obviously. That's obviously a DJ, innit? Yeah, this is Rinsessions CD Pack Volume 1.
Logan Sama, ex of Rinse FM, now Kiss 100. Come through the system. I've only ever had one time on Rinse, and that was Fridays 7 till 9. I don't like the word grime, but I suppose I play grime. All vocals, and it's all artists that come through on Rinse as well. Alright. Just Rinse artists. So, what have we got on there? Roll Deep, Rough Squad, Black Ops, OT Crew, Jammer, a couple of Aftershock tracks. Got other bits and bobs on there. Just a nice selection of all the talent you can hear on Rinse, basically. So that's what I did. Show off what you can hear on the station every week. No, I was just trying to put together something you can sit down and listen to, do you know what I mean? Like, rave vibe, I don't know. I can't remember what a rave vibe's like. There aren't any anymore. I ain't been to one in 50 years. Certainly not played at one anyway. No, I just try to stick together a load of tunes from all the artists on the station, just in a format so you can just sit down, take the tunes in, enjoy them, like a normal mixtape, you know what I mean, in a traditional sense, rather than just trying to DJ and play 300 tunes in an hour. My disc was all off of CDs, man. What I play is not dance music really these days. It's fucked, it's weird, like, the music's come from dance music, like everyone started off in jungle and old school garage and house and that, and then it's just coming to this, it's a bit more like rap now, but because I start on the vocals, I just play, like I said, the artists. From when I started playing stuff from Dizzy and that, and it was all like 90 BPM, 160 BPM, you can't mix any of that. Not into 140 tunes anyway, unless you're a fucking magician. So a DJ's job is to sell records for people, do you know what I mean, in a traditional sense. Like on radio, that's a DJ's job. And in club, DJ's job is to make people dance and have a good time, and you can still do that without holding a mix for 2 minutes and double dropping tunes, you know what I mean? You can just get a reaction out of dropping vocals in. I sort of, when I play out, very infrequently that it happens, it's more of a sort of like a dancehall sort of style of selecting where I'll just switch tunes in and try and do little tricks and juggle and all that, and I might mix an instrumental over the top of a vocal and all that, but I'm trying to push the songs on that because that's, you know, it's a very MC focused what we do. I think the artists are the main faces behind the scene now, yeah, definitely. The DJs aren't at the forefront of the music, the producers aren't at the forefront, but we are meant to be the medium through which we let the public sort of hear and introduce the music and get to know the artists. That's my job. If you listen to all the CDs next to each other, none of them sound really the same. Do you know what I mean? So to go like, this is what we're going to promote, this is what it has to be, you can't do that. It's not got no unified sort of thing to it. So that's good in a sense, because if you don't like one thing, you can go somewhere else and get what you do like. Do you know what I mean? You can get a bit of whatever you like, but when it comes to putting on events and all that, it's difficult because you've got this dichotomy between dance music and a vocal song-based music. So it's hard to actually sit down and promote something properly because you're either going to have your urban vocal nights where people are just going to turn up and play fucking 45 minutes of American tunes and then 4 token grime beats to fuck up the dance, or you're going to have, you know, your real deep musical nights like your Forward and your DMZ and them sort of things where people are just going there to hear instrumentals mixed and just vibes to the music rather than go out and listen to songs. Producers, you're going to make more money if artists sell spitting on your beats anyway. I am someone who has got the biggest show. Like, I'm the only person who does a grime show on FM legal radio anywhere in the world. And I've got no bookings. That's why I think I got through to Kiss, because what I did on Rinse was something I noticed no one was doing nowhere else. And to get noticed on Rinse, you have to be fucking good. And I decided, right, my show, I used to turn up to my show, I used to play everything. Like, I used to spend loads of money cutting dubs, all different music, like 4/4, 2-step, breaks, grime, dark stuff, everything. I used to go in there and mix it all up and whatever. And then, you know, I've done that for a year, and everyone does that on Rinse. Do you know what I mean? It's so competitive, and there's so many DJs cutting, and everyone's a good DJ. To stand out, you have to do something that no one else is doing. So I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to do a vocal show. I've got all these tunes here, all these MCs I know, they're all giving me tunes. No one's playing them for them. So let me just sit down and do a show every week where you can hear songs. And I've done that, and I had a goal, and that's what I wanted to do. And I was clear in my vision of what I wanted to do. And then Kiss picked me up off the back of that show. Like, the strength of that show, the support I got, the listeners I had on Rinse. Kiss saw that and wanted that on their station, so they come in and brought me in. And yeah, definitely, you're right. You have to get anywhere as a DJ, you have to find something that you know you want to do and you want to be the best at it. And unless you're doing something different, then no one's going to care about it, because there's hundreds of DJs out there that no one even knows about. I mean, there's not even any grime stations on at the moment. So, you know, everyone wants to get on Rinse. To get on a pirate, you're going to have to be something that no one can hear nowhere else. In about 3 years, I think I missed about 4 shows at the station not being on. You see me when I used to come station, I still do it now, and I go Kiss. I'll turn up with a 3-stone record bag full of dubs on my back, get off the tube with my travel card, walk to the station, then walk back to the train station. No money, I didn't earn no money for it. I used to turn up, kill myself every week. I've spent all week running around getting tunes off people, specials and that, spend all my money cutting dubs and all that for nothing. But I just like doing it. So if you want to do that, then do you know what, if you get through, I have to respect you, because that means you've done what I've done. And I know what you'd have to do to get through. You have to work your ass off and done it for nothing but love, for long enough to get through. So anyone who gets through, I respect you. Grime music's only really like 3-4 years old. There's a lot of artists on Rinse. There's a lot of MCs and DJs and producers, but a lot of people that are artists as well, that are looking to have a music career outside of just spitting. They want to make tracks and albums and whatever, and I just want to show you them sort of people. There's people on there that have got deals already. There's people on there that are in talks to get deals and all that. I just want you to sit down and think, yeah, right, there's a lot of talent on that station I need to be listening to. I want to be looking out for that talent. Some of it you'll know, that if you don't know Wiley and them sort of people, I don't know why you bought CD. But some of you might not know. There's up and coming people in there as well, so you know, it's a good station to be listening to hear who is moving, because there's a lot of stations with up and coming talent on, But if you're on Rinse and you're getting played on Rinse, you're doing something right. If I didn't have a show on Rinse, I would still be in my house playing records in my conservatory for myself, if it weren't for Rinse. Because all I've done was turn up for 3 years and just play music for myself, what I like to hear. And through that show being broadcast on Rinse, that 2 hours being broadcast on Rinse's frequency, I got enough people listening to me and agreeing that the music I played was good and enjoying the show for me to get somewhere. And obviously my career ain't, you know, I'm not Tim Westwood or anything, I'm not pushing around in a huge car or anything, but I've got recognition for it, and without Rinse I don't think I'd get any recognition, to be honest with you. The music that I play, if you play it in a club, you'll get a better reaction than any other form of music in the world that I've seen. I go smooth or whatever at Ministry, play all hip hop all day. You can play that all day. You put on a grime tune, people go mad. The only other music I've seen that's got that power is Bashment. No other music I've seen that's got that impact that our music has got. So, you know, that's a plus. Like the hype, the excitement, the creativity as well, because there's just thousands and thousands of kids in London and all around the country nowadays as well, just trying different stuff. Trying stuff out. It might work, it might not work, but they're just trying everything different sounds, you know, they're using different software and programs and all that. They're learning all the time. Like, the music now to a year ago is completely different. To a year before that's completely different as well. And the level of MCing as well, the level of technical ability these MCs is going up and up and up. From 5 years ago to now, it's like a different whole world. That's why it's starting to have a different name. This grime thing is starting to become separate from garage, because it's evolved so much over that time that if you put the two next to each other, they don't have any similarities at all. It's just a passing similarity. So, you know, the positives are, it's an exciting music and people enjoy it a lot, and I've never ever seen anyone as dedicated. You know, like I was saying, me, I do it as well. You got all these kids that are just making music for nothing. They're not getting paid, they're not earning a huge amount of money out of it, they're probably earning nothing out of it, but I do it forever and ever. You know, you can lock the pirates off forever, but people will still try to spit. They'll go, you know, youth clubs, whatever, street corners, they'll still be making tunes in their house, whatever. You can't stop it. It's too powerful. So that's the positives for me. It's just the creative process of England in a music now. That's what it is. What's going on? It's Logan Sama. This is Rinsessions CD Pack Volume 1.
From Roll Deep, I do Sunday nights 9 to 11. Been on Rinse for about 9 months, 10 months, something like that. Nearly a year. Joined Roll Deep, got straight onto Rinse. That's the best thing could ever happen for a DJ, to tell you the truth. It's on consistently all the time. Like, get to do cover shows more than once a week. Yeah, it's the biggest station. There is a lot of pirates, but you can't really pick up pirates. All the pirates like Rinse you can pick it up more or less everywhere, and if not on the internet, like worldwide. Not every pirate radio station has got worldwide, and not every pirate radio station has got the best people on it like Rinse. I've been DJing for 4 years now. When I was little, I used to go to youth clubs and that when I was like 15, and I used to just watch DJs, MCs. Then one day, like, I just started buying records, then I got decks. Then from then on, now I'm here, Mac 10. Like, that's who used to play at my youth club. When I used to listen to radio like Slimzee and all other people. Me and Karnage back to back, 2 for 2. Good mix CD, new tunes, a lot of exclusives. It's got Wiley on it, Flowdan, Trim, Roach and Skepta MCing, so it should be a good mix still. The CD player helps a lot. For me as well, especially the one on Rinse is very good. I can use it easy, but dubs are probably the best thing, I would say anyway. I don't like prefer decks, to tell you the truth. Like, both of them are both good. I wouldn't really mind but some CD decks are a bit like I can't really use them. But everyone on the station gets on well, like, and all like my friends want to come on, like DJs and MCs, and their friends. Yeah, this is Rinsessions CD Pack Volume 1, Maximum from Roll Deep, Rinse 1003.
This is Karnage representing Roll Deep. Don't forget, this is Rinsessions, yeah? Stay locked into Rinse FM every Sunday, 9 to 11. Catch the Roll Deep show, yeah? On our disc, we mainly play grime, but it's the stuff that's, I don't know, like, it's mainly our own stuff, produced by Roll Deep, Da Vinci, Wizbit, all the biggest producers in the scene, really. And we're just trying to keep the music going on so it gets bigger, innit? So more people want to DJ and become DJs and make the music massive. We're trying to capture the vibe of what we do on radio. So we've done it all live, like with me and Maximum mixing and the MCs live in the studio. So we tried to capture the radio vibe onto the CD so it would always be the same vibe. Stroke rave, stroke radio vibe, really, that's what it was. We was using vinyls at the time, but we do use CDs as well, and mostly dubs. But we did use dubs and vinyls on that day. It's not even really a format, we go back to back quite a lot, so just play 3 or 2 tunes each really, and just go from there, innit? Someone might have a little one extra mix, but not really, it's just a little back to back 2 tunes each, 3 tunes each. We did do a practice one first, but we just thought, let us do the live thing so we can capture the radio vibe of it all. My favourite tune is one of Wiley's tunes. It's not even been titled yet, but it sounds like Fire Hydrant, and if you know what Fire Hydrant is, then you'll know where it is, innit, when it comes out. It's a good tune. When it gets named, we can later tell you what it's called. I've been on Rinse since I was 16, I'm now 22, and I've done a lot of things within that time, played all around the country, been in a couple TV programs and that, so I don't know, man, I've got myself a lot of exposure, so Rinse has helped myself a lot. Rinse is the best station. It does, like, it plays all the different music, it plays all the up and coming music, it's live streaming to the world, it's got a website, like everything that you need to be done happens in it. Like Rinse has got a big name, it's got a big following, so being on there does help. In the scene now, all the main thing is focused on the MCs, but it's not always about the MCs, because without a DJ, an MC can't really do a lot of stuff, can he? So I don't know, if you do want to be a DJ, it's something to get, like, it's something to be good and involved in. And at the moment, it is about MCs, but it can change any time and any point, so you never know. When I hear something I like, I play it. I don't play what other people play, I just play what I like, innit? And if that's it, if you don't like it, then it's up to you, innit? That's how I define myself. Whatever music you're into, just collect the records and CDs or vinyl, whatever you collect it in. Get some turntables, try and get some techniques preferably, and just get out there and do what you can do. Practice every day until you think you're the best in the world, innit, and no one can't tell you nothing. And then come out here and see what happens. Nah, no sound labs, no belt jabs. This is Karnage representing Roll Deep, yeah? Don't forget, in at the deep end in your stores. This is Rinsessions Volume 1 CD pack. We have all the Rinse FM crew.
Rinse FM 100.3, and this is my last show. I'm moving soon.
Getting done,
Yeah.
getting bumps. He's getting the bumps. It's his last show, he's getting the bumps.
Hold tight, Rick, hold tight, everyone inside. I hope you get your tapes rolling, because it's going to be a big one.
Marky! Marksman!
Hold tight, Master Steps, he spent $3 grand on and still couldn't kill Harness.
Steps spent £1 million.
Hold tight, Steps, he spent 75 grand. Mortgaged his house. Still couldn't.
Man said his yard.
I swear,
He said he
still couldn't
mortgaged
do it.
his yard. And they still couldn't beat them.
Hold tight, Fonty.
Oh, blood. They said, right, look on the stage now.
Hold tight, one whose style is outdated.
Why is it?
So, them things want to
Shut up,
say. Hey, somebody else see up to time.
I want to know why he's here. Why are you here? That's big man thing. Me not rate man. Big man thing. You're mad. Me better than Steve Austin.
Yo, you know what, yeah? Rewind 4 and massive, yeah? Taping massive. You know what? It's not even a joke in the building right now. I'm blasting 2 heads. It's not even everyone's here yet. We got Rico, Logan in the building, Scratchy, A-Plus, Logan, Jammer, Trimble. We got Roche, Sketch in the building. What are you talking about? Let's get this rolling. Alright, tell the specials. What we got best questions for them, Logan? We got too many. Are you dumb? Logan Sama right now, Vibes Cartel business. Christ. Bash, what are we talking about, stuff? Logan Sama, final cut, are you mad? They all the crew jamming at the door, it's not that, you know. Everyone's got to come in. Yo. They got everybody on the station. They got G, they got Dogs. Can't even shout, man. I've been MC for the past 4 days, bro. My throat's torn out the sides.
Okay, listen. Voice is fucking. Can't like the Marco, what's up? Come to your end for the green and purple. Chat man for the new convert. You don't want to say me come deep from Marco. Got the key to the brand new Marco. So we look for one thing to travel. Press one, put over that baby. And up the skirt, oh. Marco man, never gonna flex that upper man. Come to your ends and circle man. Who for the green and purple man? Cause Marco guy, never gonna flex that upper guy. Come to your ends and circle guy. Who for the green and purple guy? It's the Necko, making MC quick down Sango. Drop the Necko, now whatever them sting that Necko. Breezy.
It's time to make my move.
Shit when I'm in, no I'm on a bad boy thing when I'm in. That road just swing, I don't lean when I'm in. Fan for him, more swing when I'm in, when I'm in, when I'm in. Tell a bad when I'm in. Couple baddies, couple man when I'm in. Trim Tally, Javan when I'm in. Hustle Granddaddy Daddy when I'm in. Wait, they call me Tally when I'm in. That breeze bare face, nobody when I'm in. Can't get too paddy when I'm in. Might start hitting on your gaddy when I'm in. It's like a horse rally when I'm in, but other horses can't run them when I don't act. No grammy when I'm in. Can't take me for a fanny when I'm in. Drive on a 2-year van when I'm here. Skeptics a fully grown man when I'm here. No baby buggy or pram when I'm here. 50 pounds per gram when I'm here. Smoke a hole in the can when I'm here. They can't this roll deep when I'm here. Represent roll deep man when I'm here.
Bruce Skinny man, but a chip man, step at your face in my brand new tip man. You make good man, now I see man. Now I'm good man, come on, don't nigga. Rep for the win. I respect on the block that place. And I roll the roadie, and I walk it. This is the one you must be sick. Talking before, I was here before. Pick up your door with a 4-4. And if you war, go jump like a boy head shoulder. Yeah.
In a different league, better than them and different league. Logan, listen. Yo, listen. Like I'm different, in a different league, better than them man differently. Wanna go places, stick with me. Think I'm faking, try with me. I won't be mistaken for those that are trying to be. I'm from the roads, I've had clientele to me, shot me for a while, it's helping me. Listen. Alright, put it for me for 1 second. Yeah, it's too much. That Guinness, H2O, it's too much. It's too much. 21 in the place. Yo. It's Rins 1003. Big up G. In a different league, I'm better than them man differently. Wanna go places, stick with me. If you think I'm faking, try with me. I won't be mistaken for those that are trying to be. I'm from the roads, I've had clientele to me. Shot weed for a while, but that wasn't helping me. Cause I'm addicted to weed, I ended up smoking my Q's and P's when broken. Started moving B, when broke again and went back to the weed. I didn't do college or GCSEs, I just shot white rock solid with DCMP. But it ain't nothing like the music scene, let me tell you the saga. I ain't looking at Marga, came in the scene for a laughter. I'm a monkey that was splitting banana with arms like palm trees, I hit even harder. Coming through your scarred leaves and ghetto blasters, a black smarty. With all the answers, I'll kill Bill before Dill gets a chance to. I say what I feel because like I'm a bastard. So don't leave me big girl, I might on the fast one. And don't book me for the rave if I didn't come to your last one. But when I'm in a rave, it's me, Roach, Ibby Arden, Sketch Gum Dave, Skepta and Morgan.
Think when you wanna think none of these breasts can make my boat sink cause off your float. Sit me on the spit like you're a joke. Your name's Bob, you need some hope. Don't really wanna get holes in the coat, no, you don't really wanna get close to the boat. Beat gets cooked up like Harry Go. Life ain't never sweet like Harry Bo. But I still gotta try and hustle though. This time I move fast and the youth till I grow. Great hairs in my head, years I grow. Think what you wanna feel, you don't know. About my life, I cover my zones. Hear my words, my voice, my tones. Coming out loud through the speaker goes in all zones. I'm like, think what you wanna think, none of these breasts can make my boat sink cause I'll still flow. Think what you wanna spit like you a joke. Your name's Bob, you need some hope. Don't really wanna get holes in the cold, no, you don't really wanna get close to the boat. Beat gets cooked up like Harry Go. Life ain't never sweet like Harry Bo. But I still gotta try and hustle low. I move fast and me use them I grow. Great hairs in my head, yeah, them I grow. Think what you wanna think, you don't know. About my life, my flow, my zones. Hear my words, my voice, my tones. Coming out loud through the speaker cones in all zones. Listen. Cause I'm a new general. Fuck around, you will get a kick to your genitals. Got deep powers on the mic that were enemy. The way that I leave you so incredible. Yeah, I'm incredible like Hulk. Call me the cream and I'm buying bold. Shipment so big it comes on a boat and the deal goes down with a leg in the coat. That's just in case the drama like so. Man get angry with a leg like roll. You can't cope with the things I've coped. Nah, you not street man, you don't know the ropes. You can't feel a beat and you don't know the ropes. Different strokes for different blokes. Some of the serious, some bust jokes. Some of the famous when I broke.
Listen to too much rap and crap on telly. Ordinary, like you're extraordinary. You're just like everyone else, not ready. Tell me something that I ain't heard already. I'm a bit iffy about your new bars. Heard them and they sound a bit like ours. Take that smirk off your Chevy Chase. I've made many afraid in the past. And don't think you're clever cause you got grades. A's, yeah, you passed. A for absent, I was never in class. Yet no from better was always big. And you nuts loot some bunkers. Heat to me, I'm bringing the heat to me. Here I'm going, I'm bringing him with me. Bringing him with me, bringing... I was gonna say something. Big time to do here. Skepta, rolling through here. Representing down to the team. Don't miss me line, huh? See this beat here? Let me coming after you, because you know the beat. Yeah. Oh, he's mixing. Yeah, he's mixing.
Roll deep with the crew, we're off to rules all year. When you get here, here's my head to career. Like one stage, no fear when I'm here. I want back my team to the end of this career. I swear it's gonna end in tears. I got love for the fan when I'm here. Drive on a 2-year van when I'm here. Skepta's a fully grown man when I'm here. No baby, got the old gram when I'm here. £50 for a gram when I'm here. Smokers smoke a hole in the tank when I'm here. They can't this Rico when I'm here. Represent no need man when I'm here. They waste man with a this man shoe. Same waste man with a spit on my shoe. Waste, yo. Yeah. Outside A+ is shower time. All them say, some boy get one in the revolution. When I was going on, fight by hand for the one. What about the boy like? Yeah, the big light is in my jar side. Outside everyone in the house. 2 man just come as well, you know. Boy dead. Outside JME on the roads. Bear man on the road. No, you're not on the road, you're dead. Yo, outside Logan, it's his last show. So he's saying, fuck off. Yeah, come on back from nothing. Walk on hands up when I run from. Yeah, come on back from nothing. Walk on hands up when I run from. Yeah, come on back from nothing. Walk on hands up when I run from. Yeah, come on back from nothing. Yeah. Some boy get done in on the revolution when I whisper gun. My guy handle my gun. The boy like done them can't see me come. My guy get a fun run for the 200 3, 2, 1. When I'm a sweet, when I'm a swap tongue. Life through life, what life I'm alone. But my bun. Again, just to a joke for the when I'm a stop. Some people get hung and people start running. Listen, don't make me start squeezing, man. Shit. Because I'm gonna go one more. I'm not greedy. Because bare shower faces have walked in as well. Alright, fuck off. I wish you could sleep today as well, though. What's that judge? Where is it? What's all these girls? Outside faction in the house, you know it's all love. Know the way I get juicy. 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 Ah, you know, that's funny. Alright. That one your name war. You know my name, I'm in a love war. Rough for many women stand up and fight war. With a fist fight, knife stab any war. But if I run war past me, the SLR. Load that cup that busted in a boy jaw. Just up in a black when man a fight war. You know my name, I'm in a love war. I'm in a love for many war. Your faction, G elevated brain status. Devastates the flex, deflates the data. Stakes the facts and lacks, relates to tracks for makers. I just spit truth on wax to the booth. I can't wait to relax, the way back, the hat, that's my nap. Then eventually urge me. Stacks of paper, back to my hate. I can't stop saying when I make or nine and the ripper. Don't only do nowhere. You know like Victor the tricks and shit, your bitch is twister. Must be again, the must be. Trust me, must be girls in the fuss and bless me, the best me. Smoking the best weed is destiny, you're on my test season. Test me, I knock them out quick to 10 out. Yeah, I'm on my quick. Zip, like these are not like these to zip your lips up. I'm quick to fix the grip on choke holes, I'm low promote this local. Promote things like vocal, academics and total. World domination and world dominating the game is my aim for maintenance. Smell papers, it's like fragrance. Makes us do major maneuvers. Major labels on the users to make major money. I'm ready when I'm ready, I'm right here. Why every time I'm ready, I'm sitting so scared. Like my balls are ready, they're rule there. Yeah, man, I got scores already, there's no fear. Woman, I bring it to the end of my bird. Yeah, man, I bring it to the end of my bird. Lick your birds get seen and that's cross there. Nah, don't cross me, they got the wrong way. Yeah, I spit in a big bars and no lie, man, if you right, I get big bars and I spit fast. I'm gonna spit in a big bars and I spit fast, man, if you right in a quick bars. Yeah, I spit in a big bars. No lie, man, if you right in a quick bars and I spit fast. I'm gonna spit in a big bars and I spit fast, man, if you right in a quick bars. Batter in the beats and the battering. You wanna take us in the nose and the battering. Ain't for the catching in, they quick clacking in, quick keep clapping him up, quick with his clapping. When it was happening, the friends ain't backing him. What would happen, they keep clapping him. After the clappers, they keep clapping him. That's why I keep clapping him, tackling beat battering. Yes. Yo, alright. Logan. Roach. Big up Flip, one reader right about now. Drop up. See, down to the ball, man, straight in his knee. Them be the one that couldn't know a boy like me. I made a play for clean as me. The look up the road chain, I was down to the ball, man, straight in his knee. Them be the one that can't know me. When I'm trying to do it, I start scared to be family tree and you see. I'm telling you the dance. I start telling my trim. Now, man, go.
Yeah, Logan's last show. So, shut up, man, shut up. Yeah, big chatting in the big bar, talk from the end of the hour, begin the weekend, but I didn't roll over, I didn't limbs on them, but I didn't roll, and never Aaron begins. But as the balls and swinging in your limbs to the spangle, that boy for them will that's him. Down for the war, I'm ready for action, like I'm meant for the war, always surviving. Down for the caution, never got acting, but I've heard not boys living and fighting, but no fresh rolls are really inviting, see tools get more, under when I'm fighting with it. Comes to the war, I'm coming and fighting, I don't swing anymore, I'm sticking my knife in. One of my boys are down for the war thing, so when it comes to the boys, we off with the win, critical when they been the we'll get around, so I'm damage with them, that's what I'm figuring out. Bring it up back the tunes and a massive amount, so national and rules and I bring it out. Critical when they been we'll get around, so I'm damage with them, that's what I'm figuring out. Bring it up back the tunes and a massive amount, so national and rules and I bring it.
I'm Strider, man, I'm back, you know. Them that's on that step back, you know. We don't wait around, you know. Make a crew run around, you know. Strider, man, I'm back, you know. That's on that step back, you know. We don't wait around, you know. Make a crew run around, you know. Right now, when I'm flipping out 16s. Your team could never leave my team. Rise up, boys, I'm still in my teams. Rushing is setting the crew in the scene. They're telling us we're not through. If one guy now, me who'll kill enough. Never pushing in, crews, natural, down, then a man, down, and them cheese up. I just blaze and not cruising up on. Your crew could never last too long. Since you're trying to source and not strong. Why we hold last year when you run that speed? And I'm swinging out on the sets. That shoe don't stand out on the sets. Crystal clever stand live on the sets. Don't really have a form up in the sets. Yo, I'm cheating out here. These while I flows I'm using out here. What blood am I still working out here? Rules I'm not losing out. I'm eating out here, I'm not fasting out here. We do better than blasting out here. I'm not acting out here, I'm blasting out here. These time boys are classes out here.
No man, they can't diss my crew. Me scratching you or anyone in my crew. Always at least one man in my crew say, fuck off.
Oh, you mug, he said, and he dropped the mic. Drop them.
Nah, it's the beat.
Yo, come off my face a little quiet, please.
It's not a little
Have the right keys.
Big
shot. It's okay, B.
Yes man, my dog played this. My dog this anyway. Are you nuts, man? It is good, no? Try to dog play to them. Yeah. You be buried in the dirt. No time to die, blood on your shirt. Hit you up, make you wear a skirt. See me last, even know my stroke. Think you see. You walk my boat, no walk in this concord. I'm an instinct, heard the soul. Scratch off, snap my hand, man, I hack off, snap off. You don't wanna get your neck snap off, jack off. See you green, man, I slap off. Knee cats off, tack off. Just hit your scratch, he beat you up. Take me for a beach, man, I beat you up. Beat your top, and I kick you up. This ain't no shot, man, yeah, they get B-U-N. They mix the lyrics, they get B-U-N. Back to back, they get B-U-N. Face to face, they get B-U-N. Boom, 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 boom.
Everywhere you go is that.
Yeah, everywhere you go, it says like B-U-N. Everybody knows, right? Now this is the beat that I'm gonna do this.
Remember in the radio saying N-U-B?
Jump face. Now it's not doing that. Looking after my body. Instead of doing leather and whatever we make bars. Yeah. I ain't listen. Yeah, no, not me. The bird that you're chatting about, that's not me. The bird that you dance up, that's not me. The bird that you hunted up, that's not me. No, man. No, not him. The bird that you hunted up, that's not him. Yo, listen. No, not me. The bird that you hunted up, that's not me.
Who you talking to? Don't tell me to do things I don't want to do. I don't name lyrics, I'll shoot lyrics at you. Rock on all yous. That is what you do. Listen to this then. Right now, mate, wait for the kingpin. I'm the just like fashion, now I'm rinsing. Yeah, I'm screwing someone to speak rinsing. Scratch one box, just touch. What you mixing? Music's in my jeans, ain't gyms in. Make sure that I'm there when you're thinking. Write lyrics for lyrics without thinking. Sit along, think now. Two swords when they sing, it's like ching ching. When I step into the ring, it's like ding ding. I got the watch on my wrist, it's like ding ding. I got the girls on my line, it's like ring 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 out. Now what they're thinking, they are screwing, they put the gas shrinking. Yeah, thinking of this, she's on thinking.
Hey, what's the way we profile? Hey, don't never look best now. Hey, he's ready. Everyone inside is ready right now. I told the Rashford crew, I told the Wavy crew, I to A+. Alright then. It's not a long one, it's right inside. What's the way we get down? 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 Down. Rip for the London town. Rip for the Rashford sound. That boy reppins around. What's the way we get down? Rip for the London town. Rip for the Rashford sound. That boy reppins around. FM now, boss my nigga wanna rock wow. Boss my nigga better off freestyle. I'll produce a track, to versatile, but hey, watch the way we profile. Like my minutes in the rock their style. They can be living a big foul. In the computer, they've been a Cubase foul. One blow will knock you over. 6 years back, you're older. Don't take this man for Joker. I be that title holder. Hey, one blow will knock you down. Got back position, brown. Don't take this man for clown. Watch out if you get down. Hey,
I'm not playing with nobody. I told big on me boss man, now we gonna play over it. When we are shot, you want nobody. Hey, but they want you when you can't come round on it. But when you're supposed to be in the team, it's all in the time to go. You literally don't know me. I'm all holding it. Hey, D-man, you know you were dumpy. You know you were walking. Dead man puppy. You fuck up in a wall. You yo! Me not 200%, but me have to squeeze her. Yeah, man. I want to sting too. Yeah, man, sting too. Yo, Jerome. Yo, I'm kill the fool swallow. Yo, I'm not playing with nobody. I'm so big on me, must me I go wriggle up your whole body. With their shot, you want nobody. Hey, Batty, boy, demon, you can't come round on me. Bad boy, you're supposed to be. Your name's demon, so what you gonna try and bring a ghost to me? You're lyrically not close to me. I put a hole in your head, I leave you looking like a polar street. Hey, demon, you know you are dopey. Know you are walking, dead man puppy. Fuck up in a wall with me, you're unlucky. Draw arms out and leave your house mucky. While you love out, you won't get lucky. This time I try to say my name, say not chucky. Run you run up, now Rebo Bucky. Go chopping it to your dead not lucky. Just run back to your knife and Rebo. I'm gonna take a little life in a reroll. This chop up and down like a seesaw. I'm a traveling around the shirt on a seesaw. And I get my master what you diss me for. And a long time a wicked way before. For when I you, man, I turn up in a pre-war training. You don't want shots to start raining. Hold on, man, let me kill him. You know with him. Let me kill him. We got Jambo, family. Yo, Sharon, family. Hey, quick, give them, man, give them. Give them. I'm a big man, but I'm not fighting. Yeah! Yes, man. Run it, man. Run it. Yo! Yeah, man. Hey, we got Hyper. Alright, leave Hyper alone. Leave it. He's big man, he's 30. Yo! Well, I'm sure. I'll be like a call on this one. Come here for move on still, let's have a squeeze off. Look at Jammer. Quick one. Big Bamba is not 30. Big one. Y'all hear me? Yo! Man a wicked, 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 man a come man, yo. Man a wicked, 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 man a come. Yo! Man a batty boy, gun with a batty boy. If it's a man make a boy, mama will a make a boy. Good track, you will get face, if it's a boy, no one get face, watch it and everyone. Follow you, watch it, follow you, watch it. Never bust a gun, you a fool, and a chatty boy. You hear me, demon, you know me get turn up, posted. Show me a gun shot in your face, I fuck no, show me a gun shot in your face, I fuck no, show me a gun shot in your face. And the beat ain't real, I know what to do. Hey, listen. Hey, I'll try Adam B, because you did Mercury quickly. Easy. They got Skep Top. Yeah, but it's all youth club. Easy. We got Trim right now, we got Flowdown, we got Roach. Yeah. Listen. Alright.
And the B ain't real, I know the deal. I've been whizzing around like wheels on wheels. Making noises, his only skills, and all them we broke. I'm here to make. Cause in the battle, you need a sword and a shield. Before you battle me, you need a freak-course meal. My name ain't Peter, my name ain't Neil. My name's Kylie, I want to stay in the still. And if it's too long, then we'll come to the show and all will be revealed. Say what I wanna say, I say what I feel. I get reloads, I'm here for Huddersfield. Yeah, I'm gangster. Roll with a bag of man, that's gangster. Bag of weed, that's gangster.
Hey, Logan, 108 show, it's the last one. I'm telling the man them inside. Slips, rough one. Anti-risky.
Low hat like
Yeah.
Boom.
Anti-wall, anti-rapid, anti-roach, anti-skips. Anti-flowy. Hey, Slicks. Hey, what's good now? Anti-Rico. Yeah. Hey, we're about to get down now. Rosswood, roll deep. What's good? Everyone's in. Yo, it's too hard, it's poor guy. Quick time shoot, I am poor guy. They can never burn me in poor guy. They can never burn me in poor guy. Hey, now bring it again, because I'm already done with that. Bring that. Anti-Rochi. Yeah. Anti-A+, anti-Foots, anti-Gift. Anti-Strides, anti-Trim, anti-Max. Anti-everyone inside. Yo, war guy. What's going on now? Slicks. Yo, down, 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 down. Six, yeah. Bro, man, I can see the gun, man. Follow your gun, man, raise your gun hand. Follow your gun, man, raise your gun hand. Bro, skeng, man, I can see the skeng, man. Follow your skeng, man, raise your skeng hand. Follow your skeng, man.
Yeah. Straight. All type Slicks, he's got it.
Slicks.
Yeah.
He's got the belly.
Belly. Some bustle and a blood clot belly. Yo. Them boy get one of them and they get it until they walk out down. That's why me have to walk with my gun. No police me shut down. No police me shut down. No police me shut down. Not funny. All time surprise. By the wise. To me, the lethal weapon. Me have to answer with them, the punch straight waistman. Here, that's how we reckon. Hold me up on the waistman, and one step, but I can't come outside. Big spit on my son. Whenever I want, whenever I go, whenever I can't come outside. Want me polite, want me not to get waistman in jaw side. You know what me 4, 5, hustle, I'm outside. Bust microphone with the doors on 5, flipping on the walls on with them 4 years time. Me said me ready to go on us homeboy. Bars that fly. They be having to off your jaw side. I be up and go for looking. Serious one shot, my shot in the funny. And they say that we're shooting them candy. Warm it up.
Boss and ting, I used to roll with a crush and ting. Flows will make you say crush and ting. I'm meditating like I'm off and ting. The best out of us with with us and ting. Come on, bar them a cold like frost and ting. Your wifey, she's a bush and ting. Fucked her up in the loft and ting. Stop shouting like a joker and ting. Sound now like a car motor and ting. You're not a high roller and ting. I be the controller and ting. And say the truth and ting. Or I might just stick out your tooth and ting. I'm so big in the booth and ting. You're not tight, you're loose and ting. Play for you on a Sunday more time. Rush for the against Rolly more time. I'm in a bad mood more time, and I've got a bad attitude more time, and I'm quite rude if I want more time, yo. I put tunes in the shop more time, rewind magazine more time, and I buy my crib from West End more time, live worth cash more time, piss me off you get air more time, and I used to go North London more time, Heat FM 966 more time, know me I got bedroom more time, won't know what I'm thinking more time, won't know who I'm linking more time, people hate Russ good crew, what?
No big cars, but I big stars, out of boys, you can see your head quite far, we're getting big, the haters get closer, shoot a nigga, well that's one more score. For the road ain't needed, but stand there where you will get most of the scars. It's round here, if you break you will get caught. Been for the wall, so for life I'm squad. You can't do what I do, it's hard. I'm advanced like A-level maths in class. Music's my chain, I learned it quite fast. Please give me a sense of no boss. Act like a ass. ESK, I drink ENJ, I don't get jumped off one glass though. Here I am, sit me on the road, get down from Harold to Plaster.
Listen and learn, it's my turn, I'll be a big MC by end of school term. I'm a big bird, you're just a word. You don't want to receive third-degree words when I'm lost on, everybody spread like germ. Bullets will burn your forehead like a burn. Fuck J-Lass, I don't want to go there, I got a big voice to listen, our case is adjourned.
If you want me unlucky shit, I can Loganers, your last show. You get a nice show, man. Get a nice thing. I big up Maxwell, you get me? Big up Logan. I did. I big up Flo. Done now. Yo, we have a walling, man. You can steal it. Yeah, man. I big up Trembler. We got Roachin, Strider, Slicks, man. I mean. Logan, it's your last one, mate. You're at the end, yeah. Joe with the boys down here. I want a 50 quid off you.
from the unlucky shudder. Flip with the rock on the floor, make it rid of it. Recon down, me don't care about none of them. I got mine and you can't get none of them. How much gun bust? Jeez! Is that right, man? Trembler, give him something now. See, we're not scared of none of them, not one of them, not any of them. Bring any of them, the boogeyman scares many of them, the boogeyman. Yo. Yo. Boogie. From Lino. We got Rochi. We got Skeptor. We got Slick. We got Bill.
Boogeyman.
We got Maxwell. We have JME. See, I say listen, cause if you don't hear you feel what trying to make it clear out. Yo, what happened? Is he ready for me though? Is he ready now? Yeah? Oh, cool, see, look them way there. Yo, see, I say listen. Cause if you don't hear you feel what, try to make it clear out, tear your grill and make your ears hear my hill. Snapper's not really real with a name like Bomini, you need to chill. If my mum called me Bomini, I'd feed her still. But what's really real is Pharisee, Bomini's brother. If it's not one, it's the other. So what's the one or the other? AC Renata, but leave your face in the gutter. It was lyrics, but now I'll cut ya. You fucked up, gonna get plucked up while you can shut your stuff. See, I've had enough these fake MCs trying to have me up. Fuming fumes or Tony, I'll slap you up. You're a freckle-faced phony. Acting fug. Let me say it slowly. Hold your mug. You should know me by now. You're from Roman blood. And your sister Sam is to phone me for punk and try to slam because you don't have to be buff. But the mole on the face was just too much. But a level-headed girl, I respect what she does, but I don't get what she does. But DQK does. But don't listen to music. Lethal B was me to clash fuming, then they won't beef with me. They can't move the gym, so fuck Lethal B and the fickle face thing that moves the film. And Osman Bowles, what are you doing? Cause I can't just clash fumes. Bring some more views in, I hear you are on one with Jim So. Bring your Desert Eagle, fuming and lethal, we'll swing like grown people. We're not equal, your crease feeble, you need all the people. And you can't get me. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's wrong when it's gone. If you get party was gone with the wind, ain't on Jim, Jim's on you. You don't understand fumes, you're lucky it's a burn.
Last time.
Put it on.
Which MCs do you rate? These roll deep guys, they're great. Their lyrics are slicker than your ass. Worth more than a gold in a trap. Ain't where you show me, I beg, I'm late. No, mate, I don't do tapes. How many black CDs I have? Deal with MP3s and WAP. What? Think I'm any new rag prick? When I touch mic, you can't say shit. When I touch mic, you know I'm not a dummy. Give like back, say run for his money.
Serious. Rinse 1003 Logan sent off show. Yes. This tune's dirty. Dirty, mocking, fucking, Padaki. Serious. Think I'm any do-rag prick. When I touch mic, can't say shit. When I touch mic, no, I'm not a dummy. Give Lloyd backs, run for his money. Voice is clear like ice. Spot me a mile off like traffic cones. Before nobody knew, but now I'm in everybody's ear like white headphones. Keep getting feisty, man. Reword thing don't faze me, and you'll be MCing for ages, but never go through like AC scams. All that bad boy talk is old. Put it on your album, won't get sold. Forget platinum. Your album wouldn't go aluminium, let alone gold. When I see you on the roads, looking on the floor like you lost a couple stone. Better like talk on the phone. Now you're running like you're trying to lose a couple stone. When I'm your mouth, but when I come around, looking on the floor like you lost 2 pounds. And then when I shout, run around the block like you're trying to lose 2 pounds. Go on then, draw for the shetty. When they start dropping it down like confetti, but I won't be on a strap if the beef is petty. Not a rude boy, I just draw for the shetty. Make your belly look like a bowl of spaghetti. I leave your lip bust and your forehead sweaty. I'll make you wish you never draw the machete. Go on then, you think you're ready. Go on then, draw for the gatty. Burn out your mouth like a saltfish patty. Won't be on a strap if you just a little batty. The machete will leave a t-shirt tatty. Make your belly look like a bowl of basmati. Leave you with a sweaty forehead like a fatty. Still wanna be a rude boy. Not rude boy, what you mean? You dick. Go on then, draw for the stick. Think that you're hard, but you're just a little prick. Look a man in the draw side with a brick. Sour face, man, but I still look tick. White gold chain on my neck look sick. Jack me, you must be taking the mic. Naru Bray, what you mean? You fool. Go on then, draw for the two. Think that you're hard, but yourself like woo. Look a man in the draw side with a stool. Shower face, man, but I still look cool. White gold chain on the ice, not true. Can't jack me, cause I'm not Ja Rule. Naru Bray, what you mean?
I said I leave them there, cop. What do you mean you know about this boy here? You don't want to chat about this boy here. Like a grown man, they figure out them boys here. What they care about? Chatting about, I'll get in. Don't work on I'm about, I'll get there. And this man got a boy from there, you for where? Yeah, I know boys from there. Like, no first house, you can find me there. I'm gonna get raw when I get there. Biggest sex and the biggest shows, you'll find me there. And you know the team, never slap me. I get not up the bar, do not slightly. scene here. We looking for the best of all right here, some boys. Now we never get boys around here. Man can roll eating them boys for an aspect. Critical with them, instead of a formidable start. We'll get a bigger one the back and you're feeling me now. So the sound boys, I'm gonna show them how. You want us to get bust down. So anybody want to get they can bring it now. So anybody want us to get come and sing it out. Come against me now, man. I'm not foul. Hat down, stack down, there's no smart now. No, I'm not chatting anything. Go on, talk around, getting in the battle, we can. But I didn't roll over, I didn't begin, but I didn't moan in the Arab begins. But if it falls in the we're gonna get limbs to this man, that boy from there, that's him. Down for the war, I'm ready for action like I've been for the war, I'm moving surviving. Down for the cause, you never got like ting, and I've had enough boys to look at the fighting. No first balls, they're really gonna find him. See, tools get bought, I'm never gonna fighting. When it comes to the war, I'm coming to my tick, I don't swing anymore, I'm sticking my knife in. One of my boys are out for the war team, so when it comes to the war, should be off for the win. Catch me never ending that I win it as well, so I did I didn't wanna do what I did, it's done. Bring it, I didn't wanna bring it, I bring it, it's wrong, cause I didn't really wanna sing what I take it to gun. Catch me never ending that I win it as well, so I did I didn't wanna do what I did, it's done. Logan, I deserve a video today, shall I show, so let's do this. Logan, Rinse 1003. And it's that boy from there, repping that crew from there. Rolling round, that's all. Right there, innit, Jamie? Fuck off, shut up. Yeah. I'm gonna man to the Jiggy again. I've been through more war to the Jiggy. Soon gonna be driving to the PA. That boy from there, man, to the Jiggy. Yeah, I'm gonna man to the Jiggy again. I've been through more war to the Jiggy. Soon gonna be driving to the PA. That boy from there.
What, you? You're not ready for my team. Constant Mercury's. I know you thought that Max would deflop, now I'm back on the ball like Terror Henry. What, you? You're not ready for my team. Constant Mercury's. I know you thought that Max would deflop, now I'm back on the ball like Terror Henry. Like, you got flow, you got boss, but there's only one mic like Nas and it's mine. You're swine getting grind for my eyes, so don't come around here with your gate antics. Punch up for the waist, man, I get what you wish. I'm about to get chop up on kick, so you're not on point like you used to be. The bars are not news for me, so move. And your girl comes very loose. I'm mad that daily, I'm cool and new. I'm the grime and the stat, check the news. I'm an old school MC with the nooses. They run like piranha shoes. What piranhas eating up these boys for food? They said that Maxwell wouldn't come back, but here I am on the beat like.
Run out your mouth, then I'm like peace. Go to the ends and get my peace. Let the match now, ready for the beef. Put it to the end of the match just like teeth. Okay, then you wanna start some beef. Let the match now, ready for the beef. Put it to the end of the match just like teeth. Double already told you we got ace. Beef, drop on the water mountain. Go to my
Okay. I need that water, I swear I did. My mouth was so damn.
Okay, listen. Before I was really interrupting MCs are like kids in a class. I'm the one that disrupts it. Playground bully. No one wants to be fucked with, and no one likes a bully. But fuck it, this bully don't want any legs. Let me tell you the saga. I'm Abe looking in Marva. Came in this game for a laugher. I'm a monkey that will split your banana with bombs like palm trees. I hate even harder. Come in through your scarred leads and get a blasters of black smarty. With all the answers I'll kill. Before they'll get the chance though. I say what I'm doing because like we're a bastard. So don't leave me with the girl, I might put a fast one. And don't put me for the rave but then come to the last one. But when I'm in the rave, it's me, bro. It be order, scratch, get started, Morgan.
Singing I'm back, that boy from the top left hand side, and I'm at introduce myself, got a broken ice bar. Got no door, still broken from ice. When you hear my lines, you're surprised. Because your rhymes are weak like nursing your rhymes. And after the war, they be nursing the rhymes. And in the practice, no rehearsing your rhymes. Mango, put me heard in the name. Best MC, the BC to mention my name. I mention names and I done with the games. And war, when I bring it to the end of the way. My hat's low and I'm not watching anything on face. Shut up. Logan show, Logan, big up gift. Logan's gonna tumble. Logan, are you in the match? Now what is it though? Shut up. Big up Bruiser. Yeah, big up Skepta every time. Yeah, what? Shut up. Listen. But then I'll jump on the track, find a land to smash. Big cover gun in a flash, a man will be mad in a match. No one's man enough to match. I never work, get a bigger on the match. So you chicken shine like it's not really that. Your boys they told lies and they're not really facts. One track man to make tracks and raise stats. I never really got so God not really back. Watch your team cut out, and like it's smangers, who wants what now? They're singing the same shit like week in, week out. Every time I reach in, them boys reach out, they're watching about a whereabouts. I said that from there, so when you ask him where about, and I'm on rolls, and they know that we're about. I mean, roll these, and they know that we're about. Big for the war, so I know what we're and tears about, so beware and we're about. Fresh new cuts, I wear about. I'm in here and there and thereabout. They can stand up and stare, I'm there about, but I can't come round there, I'm there about. And I still don't care what they're about, so they should just suckle their knives and watch them out.
Yeah.
I went live, Logan's last set, Bruises in the building, we got an arm show building up. Roddy massive. Anyway, And this is the big bruise. I came in the game like I'm dad. Can't get me, I'm dad. I'm in the face like a backhand slap. So the fame now you like hand it back. Helpless with your hands to your back and handicap. You got caught by the handicapper. We to make sure with his hands on his cap. This is the big bruise. Against me there's no one to run to. I use tools and Bob's your uncle. Pat, Bob's your uncle. And fannies are on. That's what you get for acting hard. I can't but I know you fannies on. Ass on my nap. Get me, ass on my nap. I throw blows like ass on my nap. Slow coach, ass on my nap. Right, bruises in the building. Okie dokie. Yeah. We got Maxwell Ranger. We got Mayor. We got Triple Threat. Oi, oi. And we're just still waiting for a set. Yo. Bruising, dominating hits to your lips. Losing, dominate shit when I spit. Moving crowds. Bruisers in a house. Bruising, dominating hits to your lips. Losing, dominate shit when I spit. Moving crowds. Bruisers in a house. And I'm hot like Baghdad. That's why you and your man are sad. Come around your team like a flashing mash. And spit a couple little men out your hat. Fill up your belly from the bangers of mash. And I'm attacking your team like an Afghan. Clap, let's see if you're able to back chat. I can't hear you, blood, you're mumbling. And the Rusa brings the thunder in. He missed me with a puncture in, and we can do a belly dance and cave his stomach in. Sweep his feet from under him. Who's a Zulu warrior? Worrying you and your warriors. Get me. Cause I'm the expert player in this game. Expert player in this game. Expert player in this game. Is the expert player in this game. Expert player in this game. Expert player in this. Yeah. So what's everybody on? Everybody talking like their piece along. When I see them, they be locked in bumps. When I see them, they be scraping crumbs like. So what's everybody on? Everybody talking like their piece along. When I see them, they be locked in bumps. When I see them, they be scraping crumbs. Alright, yeah, you're just alright. Your flows are alright, your bars are alright, but bridging you're not tight. I never see people like them, but I know they won't buy your CD. They scream too much, believe me. Your bars are not sweet and cheapy. I'm working like General Levy. It's least to need me. Make an MC disappear like Houdini. And no, we don't share the same dream, yeah, but have to admit you're an MC puppet, no, an MC muppet. Can't really work with these MC doctors. Work sidewinder and think they're above it all. So gullible, get a reload and they think they're invincible. Bring this MC with brain and swams. I guess he must be living in brain and swams. So excuse me if I play up the antle, dismantle. And in some ways I can handle. Who an MC like Campbell? Hey, Bridget, stop sample. My lyrics are mine, it's not yours, they're not flamble. But to them I know what ramble. Now off the eagle and trample. You're a you know. No, I get juicy. The pussy all wants choke me. Come and eat till you turn a honey. Fist to fist, when I want to
Right, listen, me, Josie. Big cruiser in the house. They can't miss my crew. Me flow down on anyone in my crew. Always at least one gun in my crew, so you won't see nobody running my crew. Extra large skate man in my crew. Weed smokers, no prank man in my crew. Real convicted mash man in my crew. They can't send youngers to cash man in my crew. I ain't one of them boys from the past who ain't got the answer. I got the answer. I'm like Mr. Miyagi the master. Go in there, give me the test and I'll pass the exam with my eyes closed. Get an A star. When it comes to guns, I draw faster. Push back your wig like the wasteman barber. I leave cups too big for the blaster. But I ain't got bars. Got better bars than the favourite stars. See man saying going in cars, you little idiot. I got bars. Make Nigerians proud of the tribal scars. My bars make you push up your chest like glass. Your bars could never test my bars. New bars, all bars for your own bars. Better waste man wanna diss my tune. Same waste man wanna spit on my tune. Waste man bars can't fit on my tune. Try hard but they still sound shit on my tune. Producers wanna bootleg my tune. Catch me and end up dead on my tune. Just a little reminder of my tune. There was gun chops and sidewinder for my tune. Like crackle, who's back on the set, backle, team factions, dog shit like snapple, snap. Cackle, pop, a collar. Crispy creme, teaching swallow, holler, back of my children. No plunder, we love in the building. I'm feeling like it's my full feelings. Not feeling me, fuck off. I'm just a building, full supplies and fast off. But that ain't me. I pick up the pen, the pack, I got the cigarettes and treats and the beef CDs. Gets to beating me. Serve you cats up shit like a vegan bee. I'm like vegan bee. Back to the diamond reef, better wait